August 21, 2017 by Erin Hurley. Anyone who was able to see through their tears at the end of Game of Thrones Season 6, Episode 5, when Hodor dies, wondered what fate awaits Bran and Mira alone in the wilderness before a hooded figure appears. Cold Hands, aka Benjen Stark. He reappears in Season 7, too, when he sacrifices himself to save Jon. The character is a major part of the books, but readers weren't exactly happy about the fact that the show's writers revealed Cold Hands as Benjen, since that's not the case in the books. Though Benjen isn't referred to as Cold Hands on the show, co-executive producer Brian Cogman confirmed to Entertainment Weekly that he is, in fact, the character. Here's what you need to know about Cold Hands, as HES described in the books. So who is Cold Hands? He's called Cold Hands because, well, we don't know his real name and Cold Hands fits him pretty well. He's cold as ice to the touch and seems pretty much like a white in appearance, although he has black eyes instead of the characteristic ice blue of a white. His behavior is also far more human. He speaks normally, seems fairly intelligent although very serious, and acts on his own accord, rather than exhibiting the zombie-like behavior of a traditional white. Who he might have been before becoming whatever he is now is never made clear, though there's a theory about that too. He has a flock of ravens at his disposal and rides a huge elk, both of which are definite badassery points. What does he do? Cold Hands first appears in A Storm of Swords to rescue Samwell Tarly and Gilly from Whites after they escape Craster's Keep. He's dressed all in black and calls Sam brother, both of which suggest that at some point Cold Hands might have been a man of the Night's Watch. After rescuing Sam and Gilly, who give him his fitting nickname of Cold Hands, brings them to the Nightfort Castle at the Wall and tells them that someone inside the castle must be brought back out to him. Cold Hands is unable to pass the wall to get into the castle himself, implying that there's enough white in him to be stopped by the wall's defensive magic. Sam and Gilly find Bran Stark along with Mira, Jojen Reed, and of course Hodor inside Nightfort, and Jojen, being his know-it-all self, says that Bran is the one Cold Hands wants. Cold Hands makes Sam swear not to tell anyone that Bran is still alive. Bran and the rest of his companions then set out on their final leg of the journey beyond the wall to the Thried Crow, called the Thried Raven in the TV show, guided by Cold Hands. On the way to the Thried Crow in A Dance with Dragons, Cold Hands serves as a sort of protector to the travelers as they move through the haunted forest, although he's not exactly friendly. He leaves the group at one point to deal with foes, who Bran later discovers by wagging into summer were actually men of the Night's Watch. Bran and his companions are never quite positive what exactly Cold Hands is, although details about him make them very wary. They never see him eat or breathe, he doesn't like fire at all, and he smells like dead meat to Summer. But Jojen insists they trust him to lead them to the Thried Crow. When the group nears the cave where the Thried Crow lives, they're attacked by whites, which Cold Hands helps fight off so the rest of them can get inside. Bran voices his concern about the whites killing Cold Hands to Leaf, the first member of the Children of the Forest he encounters, to which she replies, "They killed him long ago." She also says that Cold Hands cannot come into the cave, again implying that defensive magic designed to keep whites out would prevent Cold Hands from entering as well. So however conscious and human-like Cold Hands appears, there's still plenty of dead in him too. What role does Cold Hands have in the whole story? Cold Hands clearly knows how important Bran is to whatever the future holds. When he leaves the group to kill their foes, he tells Mira not to come with him, because Bran has to be protected. And his dedication to getting Bran to the Thried Raven also suggests he knows the importance of Bran fulfilling whatever destiny awaits him there. Likewise, Benjen's final act is to save another Stark, Jon Snow. You have theories, so we don't miss a moment with Game of Thrones updates. By signing up, I agree to the terms and to receive emails from Pop Sugar. You're all signed up. Check out other Pop Sugar newsletters. Page 2.